Good morning once again to all teachers and to all students. You're all welcome to the quarterfinal match, the very first match for the quarterfinal stage for the 2018 National Core Subjects Quiz. The 2018 edition of the National Core Subjects Quiz is powered by Verbal Transformers. For our media partners, we have Top TV and Radio Gold 90.5 FM. And for our headline sponsor, RMG Ghana Limited is our sponsor. Today's contest is one which I know will be very, very interesting because we have two great and amazing schools as well as four wonderful contestants. I've met them already and they have all given me great contests so far. This afternoon or this morning, I hope it won't be different. So, Samuel and Lord, you are welcome again. I just want to ask a simple question. Are you sure you can win this contest?
Very sure.
Okay. And to Nate Takia Boy and Rosalinda. As for Nate Takia Boy, we've met him over and over again. I'm sure he's very, very prepared. For Rosalinda, this is my second time meeting her, but I know she's also quite prepared. So the same question goes to both of you. Are you sure you can win this year? I'm not getting the real crowd.
Yes, please.
Well, audience, who do you think will win?
Order everywhere.
FAVOUR Complex School and New Order Junior High School. We begin today's contest. As usual, the contest is in 4 stages. Questions will be taken from English language, social studies, integrated science, and maths. For a major question, you have 15 seconds and 3 attempts to provide your answer. For a bonus, you have just 1 attempt. I believe we know all this, so we are good to go. FAVOUR Complex School, are we good to go? New Order Junior High School. Alright, so we begin with New Order Junior High School. I'll read a sentence. When I read a sentence, I'll pick out a word. For the word I pick out, you have to give me the nearest in meaning. The nearest in meaning. So you need to make sure that the nearest in meaning you provide will best suit the sentence. Are we clear? The same preamble goes to FAVOUR School Complex. Do we understand? Okay. So we begin. New Order Junior High School. The man was irritated by his son's disobedience. Your word is irritated.
Annoyed.
Annoyed, that's right. FAVOUR Complex School. The town was deserted after the war. Your word is deserted.
Abandoned.
Abandoned, that's correct. New Order. Majority voted for a change. Your word is majority.
Minority.
No. Many. Many. I'll give you many. FAVOUR Complex. Abbas wasn't selected to play because he had little stamina. Your word is stamina.
Strength.
Strength, that's right. New Order. The student was condemned for his poor work. Your word is condemned.
Rebuild.
Rebuild, I'll give it to you.
Mandatory.
Mandatory, that's right. New Order Junior High School. The cultural practice in which virgin girls are taken to the shrine as an atonement for sin is
Trokoshi.
Come again.
Trokosi.
Trokosi, that's correct. Favor complex. Favor complex. The cultural practice where one is made to drink the bath water of the dead spouse is known as
Widowed rights.
Come again.
Widowed rights.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. It's cruel widow's right. New order. Which sector of production adds value to goods for export?
Secondary production.
Secondary production. Favor complex. The ore for aluminium is a bonus to new order.
Bauxite.
Bauxite. That's right. New order, your major question. Bronze is made up of
Copper and tin.
copper and tin. Favor complex. The type of constitution in which the rules and regulations cannot be easily amended is a rigid constitution. New order. Sometimes at least 2 atoms of the same elements or different elements combine to form
A compound.
no,
A molecule.
a molecule. Favor complex. When an atom or a molecule gains or loses an electron, it becomes
An ion.
an ion. That's all. New order. What forms the cell's protoplasm?
Nucleus and cytoplasm.
Nucleus and cytoplasm. Favor complex. The powerhouse of the animal cell is
The mitochondria.
Come again.
The mitochondria.
The mitochondrion. That's right. New order. The increasing order of the complexity of the multicellular organism as demonstrated from a blood cell to a human being is
Cell to tissue, organ, system, organism.
That's right. Favor complex. What does the plant cell have which the animal cell lacks?
Cell wall.
A cell wall. That's right. This brings us to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Favor Complex School has 23 points. New Order Junior High School has 28 points. We move on to the second round. Here you answer questions on general knowledge. General knowledge. To both schools, I'll mention the quantity and you give me the units for that quantity. I'll mention the quantity, you give me the units for that quantity. We begin with Favor Complex School. Your quantity is electric current.
Ampere.
Ampere, that's right. New order. Your quantity is resistance.
Ohms.
Ohms. That's correct. Favor complex. What is the symbol for resistance?
Ohm.
No.
Capital R.
Capital R. That's right. New order. What is the symbol for electric current? Symbol for electric current.
Capital I.
Capital I. Favor complex. The practice of covering an exposed root with heaped topsoil around the base of the stem of a plant is
Earthing up.
earthing up. That's correct. New order. The practice in using mostly the hand fork to dig up the soil to ensure enough supply of air and water into the soil is called
Stirring.
stirring. That's correct. Favor complex. Who was the second Prime Minister of Ghana?
Yeah.
I'll give you 1 out of 3. For being a Republican. New Order Junior High School. Who was the first Vice President of Ghana?
Professor Mills.
No.
Professor J.J. Rollins.
No. You have 1 more attempt. A bonus to favor complex. Does anyone in the audience know? The answer is Joseph DeGraft Johnson. Joseph DeGraft Johnson. This brings us to the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, New Order Junior High School had 9 points. Favor Complex School had 10 points. We move on to the third round. In this round, you have 10 seconds to solve and provide your answers. 10 seconds. This is a preamble to both schools. You have to find the circumference of a circle, given that pi is 3.14. 3.14. And I begin with New Order Junior High School. The radius is 5 centimeters. A bonus to favor complex.
31.4 centimeters.
That's correct. Favor complex with the same preamble and a radius 0.5 meters.
3.14 meters.
3.14 meters. New Order Junior High School. Find the value of t if 3t minus 2. Then we have t plus 12 in a bracket is equal to 11. A bonus to favor complex.
T is equal to 15.
No. T is 35. 35. Favor complex. Find the value of t if 2t minus 5, then in brackets we have t minus 10 is equal to 20. A bonus to New Order Junior High School.
10.
T is 10, that's correct. Your major question, new order. Calculate the resistance when the current passing through a conductor with potential difference of 240 volts is 20 ampere.
ohms.
12 ohms, that's correct. Favor complex. Calculate the total resistance of three resistors, 4 ohms, 5 ohms, and 8 ohms connected in series.
Seventeen ohms.
17 ohms. Once again, to both schools, a preamble. A cement block of weight, 120 Newton, has sides of length, 1 meter, 2 meters, and 3 meters. Calculate the pressure exerted by the block when it is lying on the side with the, beginning with New Order Junior High School, when it is lying on the side with the greatest area. A bonus to favor complex.
20 Pascal.
20 Pascal, that's right. With the same preamble, favor complex. When it is lying on the side with the least area.
20 Pascal.
No. A bonus to new order. The answer is 60 Pascal. 60 Pascal. This brings us to the end of the third round. At the end of round 3, New Order Junior High School had 4 points. And Favor Complex School had 8 points. We move on to the 4th round. In this section, you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to work and present your answers. Contestants, please come for the questions. This is the question. You have to define the following. Define the following. 1. Fertilization. 2. An embryo. 3. A radical. 4. The plumule. 5. Endosperm. 6. Testa. 7. Cotyledon. 8. Helium. 9. Micropyle. And 10. A seed. Are we on the same page? Are we on the same page? You have 5 minutes. You can begin. For the problem of the day, this is my solution. Fertilization. It is the fusion of the male sex cell or the male gamete and the female sex cell or the female gamete to form a zygote. An embryo. An embryo is made up of the radicle and the plumule, or it's a matured zygote. The radicle. The radicle develops to form the root. It develops to form the root. The plumule. It develops to form the shoot and occurs above the radicle. Endosperm. It stores food substances or provides nutrition to the developing embryo. The testa is the outer seed coat or the seed coat. The cotyledon. It is the lid of the embryo of a seed-bearing plant and it stores food. The hilum. It is the point of attachment of the seed to the ovary wall. It is the point of attachment of the seed to the ovary wall. The micropyle. It's a tiny pore occurring at one end of a seed through which the seed absorbs water. And a seed. It's a fertilized ovule that has undergone growth and development. New Order Junior High School. They rightly told us that fertilization is a fusion of the male and female sex cells to form a zygote. They get a point for that. They also rightly tell us that an embryo is formed from the development of a zygote or a matured zygote. They also get a point for that. They also tell us that the radicle is a part of a seed that develops to form the root system. That's correct. And the plumule develops to form the shoot system. That's also correct. They also get the answer for the testa right. And for the cotyledon, they also tell us that it's a seed leaf which stores food. That's also correct. For the micropyle, they tell us that it's for absorption of water for germination. I give them half a mark for that because they didn't add or include the tiny pore or the hole, the tiny hole. So they get half a mark for that. Also, they tell us a seed is a fertilized ovule. That's right. They also tell us that the helium is for absorption of air, which is wrong. And finally, they tell us it stores food. They don't tell us what stores food or give us anything they are defining, so they don't get any mark for that. In total, New Order Junior High School gets 7.5 points. FAVOUR Complex School. They rightly tell us what fertilization is. They also rightly tell us that the radicles is a part of the plant that develops into the true roots of the plant, which is right. And the plumule develops into the shoot system, which is also right. They also tell us that the endosperm is a part of a seed that stores food for the seed. That is also correct. Also, for the testa, they tell us that it's a part of a seed that protects the inner parts of the seed against adverse conditions from bacteria and fungi. I give them half a mark for that point because they did not mention the outer seed coat or the seed coat, which is very important. Also, the cotyledon, they tell us is a part of a plant that manufactures and stores food for the seed. That is correct. For the helium too, they tell us it's a point of attachment of a seed to the ovary wall. That is correct. The micropyle is a tiny hole through which water and air enters into the growing embryo. That's right. A seed, they tell us it's a structure formed from a matured ovule. That's also correct. And for the embryo, they tell us it consists of a plumule, a radicle, and cotyledons. I give them half a mark because the embryo consists of the plumule and the radicle. So in total, FAVOUR Complex School has 9 points. We are moving on to the final section. If you know the right answer, you have to press the bell to alert us. Can we hear the bell for New Order Junior High School? Okay. And for FAVOUR Complex School? Okay. So if you get the answer right on the first clue, you get 5 points. On the second clue, you get 4 points. And on the third and any other clue, you get 3 points. If you get the answer wrong, you can't answer again for that particular question. Do we understand? So we begin. It is used in physics. It is represented by a straight line and an arrowhead. It shows the straight traveling path of light in any uniform medium. The line shows the path and the arrowhead shows the direction in which the light is traveling. Yes.
A ray of light.
A ray of light. That's right. The answer on the fourth clue, they get 3 points. The next riddle. I was a West African king. I flourished in the 17th century. I founded a dynasty in Gonja. I led the people of Gonja during their migration from Mali. Yes, favor complex. Indira Japan. The final riddle. My principal function. The final riddle. My principal function is to act as a modifier. I can be used to express manner, place, or time. I am a part of speech in the English language. I am a word that is used to modify a verb or an adjective. What am I? Favor complex.
Adverb.
An adverb, that's right. They answered after the final clue, they get 3 points. This brings us to the end of today's contest. The 2018 edition of the National Core Subjects Quiz is powered by Verbal Transformers. For our media partners, we have Talk TV and Radio Gold 90.5 FM. And our headline sponsor is RMG Ghana Limited. Thank you. At the end of round 4, for the problem of the day, New Order Junior High School had 7 points. And Favor Complex School had 8 points. For the riddle, New Order Junior High School had no points. Favor Complex School had 9 points. In total, for round 4, New Order Junior High School had 7 points. And Favor Complex School had 17 points. At the end of today's contest, New Order Junior High School had 48 points. Favor Complex School qualifies the semi-final stage with 58 points. Congratulations, Favor Complex School. I'll see you at the next level. And to New Order Junior High School, congratulations too. It was wonderful having you here. We hope to see you again next year. We've come to the end of today's contest. My name is Naha Ikaile Tebo, and I am your quiz mistress. Thank you.